Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are using the FlowPro Bot again just to do a little bit of scalping, and we are using the futures version of the FlowPro Bot because we're trading some ES and we're actually going to trade the New York session. So the New York session's about to open and we're going to hopefully get a few nice trades in today. And of course the Volatile is going to pick up, the volume is going to pick up. So currently we're in a bit of an uptrend, but nothing too serious. I don't know what to expect, to be honest. And for this session I'm going to pop up the settings that I'm using for ES, and hopefully that'll help some of you guys, you know, gauge what kind of settings to use, or you know, you can come up with your own settings, but these are the settings I like to use for ES. And on top of that, I'm using the scaling of 2 on the chart. So one of the things I do want to talk about and discuss in this video is the scaling aspect of the charts and how important the scaling actually is. So the market is now open, the New York session is now open. As you can tell by this volume, it's really picked up, and of course that's expected, but I do not like to activate the bot immediately. So now I'm going to activate it. I'm going to turn on both longs and shorts, but at the exact open I don't like to activate the bot because sometimes there's a huge pump and then a huge dump. There's not really any direction to go off of. But now that a few candles have passed, I'm quite happy to go and activate the bot now. So if you've never used the FlowPro Bot or you don't know what it is, it's a pretty sophisticated algorithm that uses footprint chart data and order flow analysis to determine where the buying and selling is coming into the markets, and pretty much shows you optimal trade entries. But as you can see guys, this is the kind of footprint chart data you want to see on your chart.
Order placed.
And there we go, we get our first trade guys along. But as I was saying, I want to emphasize that this is really important. You want your chart, footprint chart data, to look something like this. You know, the values are quite crunched up together and you don't have many zero values, and it's not too spread out, it's not too stretched out, but it's kind of in a happy medium where you don't have too few values and not too much values. You want to kind of sit in the middle. And if your footprint chart data looks like this with the bid and ask volumes with this many levels, and this is quite good, this is what you want to see. And that's why I'm telling you guys to adapt and adjust your scaling of your chart to kind of mimic this kind of footprint chart data look that I have. But look at this guys, we're moving up very nicely, and there we go, we hit our take profit. Very quick trade, very quick win. The delta is super positive. So New York session opens and immediately we see a bullish reaction, and here we go, we get another trade. So the bot is clearly detecting a lot of buying, and we'll see if we can win this one. But there's a huge negative reaction here, so that's not looking so good. But if we do lose this, it's fine, because I'm using a risk to reward ratio where my wins are bigger than my losses. So even if we lose this one, we should be in the positive because we've already won a great trade. So like I was saying guys, if the footprint chart data is too spread out, or your bid and ask volumes, you look at them, they just look off, and there's too many zero values, the bot can in fact work quite badly in this environment. You know, you want really good footprint chart data, and this can be done by adjusting the scaling of the chart and the time frames of the chart. And unfortunately we do lose this trade, so it looks like the price pulled back a little bit, and hit our stop loss here. And you know, we took a loss, but we are still up on the day, which is the most important thing. Even if we win 50% of our trades, we're still going to be up because of that risk to reward ratio. So yeah guys, I'm using a couple of indicators to help me, and looking at it now, there is a resistance zone here, or at least a swing point that I probably should have avoided a long position at that point. And as you can see, it pulled back exactly at those previous highs, but that's okay. That's another thing that you should be mindful of, is just key levels in the market where price can reverse or pull back.
Order placed.
Okay, we get another trade. There we go. So it took a while to get another trade in this volatile environment, but we did get a long position here. So the bot has detected a lot of buying pressure, of course. The footprint chart data looks great, and the delta is quite neutral, so I'm not sure about this one. Price kind of now pulling back, and you know, this could be another loss, but the actual trend in the past while has been kind of an uptrend. We haven't broken any significant lows. So in fact, the price has been making higher highs, higher lows. So perhaps the price pulled back now, and this is the next bull leg. And as you can see, it's moving up actually quite nicely
Order
here.
cancelled.
There we go. Another win. So beautiful. I was actually expecting to go lower, but a lot of buying just came in immediately. And now we're back up to these previous highs, and hopefully there's not going to be another resistance point here. And it looks like we're just going to fly straight by them. And price is flying up straight by them now. So yeah, a lot of buying. The delta is really, really positive. So this is a lot of market buyers now. And we get filled into another buy position here. So a lot of buying came in. This is quite high up in the price, so it could be a bit risky, but because we broke those previous highs, this should be a good sign telling us that the price is willing to go higher, and there's just too many buyers that are going to overpower the sellers. And hopefully this is the right call. The bot has been doing well so far. Now let's zoom in. What do we see? Price heading up. So yeah guys, the New York session, quite volatile. If you are looking to make big wins in the futures market, you know, you want to be trading the volatile hours, because that's when price moving like crazy. And of course you want to take advantage of that volatility. And of course you want to adjust your stop loss and your stop loss and your risk management, you know, when trading in these markets, because it's so volatile. And you want to spread your levels out. But there we go guys, another win. We hit our take profit. We're up to $1,800 P&L, which is a great sign. So price pulled back a little bit, and this looks like it was the continuation of the uptrend. So we'll see now. We still have both activated, because I'm okay with taking shorts and longs in this environment. Although it looks like it's uptrending, you know, the price can reverse at any point. So if you only want to trade with the trend, that's completely fine, and I'm a huge advocate of that. But of course, I'm more of a crypto trader than I am a futures trader. I have less experience in the futures market, so I'm just letting the bot do the work. You know, in crypto, I can kind of pick and choose if I want to go long or short. But here, I'm just going to leave it on both. And as you can see, we got another long position. So it looks like the price is going to continue going higher, according to the bot. And you know, I have a lot of faith in this algorithm, so you know, I have no reason to believe this is going to reverse just yet, because you can see the delta is still strong. You know, I'd really expect to see weak delta if this was actually going to go down. But to me, this is looking like it's still really bullish. I have no reason to expect this to reverse just yet. But here we go guys, big up move, getting close to that take profit level. And it looks like we're going to hit it here anytime, I hope anyway.
Order cancelled.
There we go. Boom, another win. That's what we like to see. So we lost one trade, unfortunately, but we recovered quite nicely. All of these wins, and we're up to 2,600. So really big wins. We'll see how many more trades I want to take, but I doubt it'll be too many. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We're just gonna monitor all the signals we're getting from our support indicators and from the bot. As you can see there, we got delta surge signal and a bearish one. So this is a good sign that price is slowing down, right? So the delta surge signal there is telling you that the delta has been significantly decreasing over the past 3 candles. And that can be a really good sign for a reversal.
Order placed.
But we do get filled into a short position now. So this is our first short position since we started this trading session. It's all been longs, although I've had the bot on both longs and shorts activated. So we got that delta surge signal. The delta is dropping a little bit, not significantly, but the delta surge signal is quite good because it's telling you that the delta has really been decreasing by a large amount. So that can give you a little bit of a warning that price is going to slow down, either pull back or completely reverse. So we'll see if it was correct, but of course the price has been uptrending, and we might take another loss here, which is completely fine. You know, you're not going to win all of your trades. That's just unrealistic. But you know, you can maximize and optimize your trading bot to enhance your win rate. But here we go, guys. We're moving into the green. We got a liquidity catcher. Beautiful. So that's telling me there's a lot of bearish limit orders here in this move, and I'm pretty confident in this one actually. We had a little bit of buying there, but in the end it looks like the sellers are just stronger here. So we'll see. If we hit or take profit here, that means the price has dropped quite significantly actually in an uptrend. Like, this is already a big move for a pullback.
Order cancelled.
And we're gonna win that one as well. So very, very good trade. Very good call from the trading bot. And yeah, I had no directional bias really, other than the fact that we've been kind of uptrending, but as you can see, price can just reverse at any point. So I'm not too sure yet if this is a full-on reversal, but it looks quite bearish and quite volatile. It could just be another pullback, but of course we won't know until we break some kind of structure. But yeah, very good trade. I'm happy with that. We're going to take a few more, I think, and hopefully keep winning, guys. That is the aim. So as you can see with that footprint chart data, if you're trading ES or NQ, please try and mimic this kind of look. You know, if your footprint chart data looks good and is properly scaled, you're just going to improve your win rate, and the bot is going to work 10 times better. So let's continue on and hopefully get more wins, guys.
Order placed.
Okay guys, another selling position. So a lot of selling pressure here. Look at that delta. A lot of market selling. So we get another short in this move. So the bot is detecting a lot of bearish activity, and this does look like somewhat reversal here, because if this was a pullback, I don't think it would be, you know, this potent. I think it'd be a lot smaller than it is. And all these bearish signals that we're getting, especially the delta, you know, the delta compared to the previous pullback, it looks a bit more bearish to me. But right now we're in the red, and hopefully this can recover and go back down. But yeah guys, again, as always, if you do want access to this bot, you can get it on our website. The links will be below. And I'm a really big advocate of our support and indicators. We have a lot of free indicators for the ATAS trading platform, and I think you guys should use them and utilize them in your own trading, because they're very, very good, and oftentimes can give you a really good insight into where price is going next. Just like the FlowPro Bot, it's just another analysis technique that's used on the order flow or on the footprint chart data that can really give you an insight that no other charting platform can really give you. You know, a lot of these platforms like TradingView and, you know, all sorts that do not provide this order book data and, you know, market depth, all these things that the order flow traders use, it's one-dimensional in my opinion. You know, yes, price action is great. I love using price action and technical analysis. I use it myself, but why not use something else? Why not use footprint chart data that will give you an extra advantage in your trading analysis? And if you're not using order flow, guys, you're really missing out. This is a great tool that's giving you a great like X-ray insight into what price is doing on a deeper level that, you know, normal candlesticks will just not provide that for you. So I highly suggest you guys do use order flow. Now I'm sure many of my viewers do already, but yeah guys, this platform is ATAS, and in my opinion one of the better ones out there that I've experience with, especially for crypto trading, and it's completely free for crypto. So if you're interested in that, guys, you should really look into it. But yeah, let's focus on this trade. We are just about at our entry point, getting a lot of delta surge signals telling us that delta is decreasing, which it is, but the price is really like resistant to moving downward here. So this is a bit of a divergence. When the delta is going down and the price is going up, that's a delta divergence, and that's telling me that there's a lot of limit orders here that's pushing the price up. And it looks like we might actually lose this, because it's moving with, you know, good pace in my opinion. Now we got a bullish delta surge signal telling us that the delta in the past 3 candles has significantly increased. And this could have been our pullback, guys, and this might actually continue going up and make new highs. But you know, the delta is still really, really weak, so it's quite surprising to see price go up when the delta is this weak and going down, you know. So we'll just keep watching here, and it looks like we're just about to get stopped out.
Order cancelled.
We do get stopped out. Okay, this is our second loss of the trading session. We actually get filled into long immediately, so the bot is detecting a lot of buying now. So we were actually very close to winning that trade. Unfortunately, the take profit level was too low and it did not get there, but price is looking like it's reversing now again to the upside. Maybe it's the continuation of the uptrend, but we get two delta surge signals telling us that the delta is really, really increasing here. We get a FlowPro Bot signal telling us the price is going up, and at this point I'm going to deactivate the bot because this is going to be my last trade. Hopefully another win. This will be really, really, really good profit for this trading session if I can win this one. But yeah, the delta is now positive and kind of curving upwards with decent magnitude. So yeah, that was an unfortunate trade, the previous one. We were quite close to getting a win, but it did actually reverse and hit our stop loss. Now this trade is moving quite nicely. We are in the green. Hopefully another win, that would be fantastic. But yeah, the bot is now deactivated, and if we come out with another win here, even if it's a loss, it's been a really, really great trading session. It's going to be over $2,000 in profit anyway, and you know, I'll walk away happy with that. So let's see, guys, what happens next. Okay, we get a liquidity catcher signal. Very, very good confidence booster. So it looks like price wanted to go down, but a lot of limit orders at that level pushed it back up. And as you can see now, that's obviously had an effect on the price and an impact on this trend. And
Order cancelled.
there we go, guys. We're going to hit our take profit, and we're going to end it out on $3,600 in profit. Great session. A lot of wins, 2 losses. 1 loss was almost a win, so it was quite close. You know, it all depends on your risk management, where you're placing your take profit levels. These levels, the take profit level and the stop loss level, can greatly impact how much you win or how much you lose. So again, guys, I really hope you enjoyed that video, and if you have any questions, feedback, please comment below. And if you want access to the bot, as always, please visit our website to get access. And as mentioned in this video, please try and optimize your footprint chart data. Make sure it looks something similar to mine, and if you do that, your bot will perform a lot better. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.